Do you hear that? Blessed silence, or near silence, enough so that I risked the worst, probably the worst light I've ever shot a video for you, just to come out and show you what's going on. This is my secret headquarters, and we've got this huge, I'll just pan around a little bit, this really big landscaping project going on. There's even worse light right there. But yeah, great big landscaping project. We have a beautiful fire pit here. We'll have a nice walkway here. This will all get filled in. But the thing is, it's been so loud because of these things right here. Yeah, there's one of them. Here's the other one. Right there. I've had tile saws going for weeks. Literally, all this flagstone. Tile saws going for weeks, and I think we've had concrete being poured out here 5 different times, and it's been insanely loud. Insanely loud. And usually I can just, in that kind of situation, I'm just going to head out to a coffee shop. And I love, I don't know about you, but I love working at a coffee shop. I'll go there, and there's a lot of people around. I'll put in my earbuds, and I'll put on some white noise in the background, and I'll really love that environment. But the thing is right now, I'm getting, oh, there we go. Right now, I'm getting ready to launch a podcast, which means I need to be recording a podcast. This is a news flash. After 4 years of doing these weekly videos for you, I'm still going to do the weekly videos, but I'm going to add a podcast to the mix, and it's going to be cover a different ground in a different way. I think you're going to love it. But we've got the podcast coming up. But when you're going to record a podcast, you can't have tile saws in the background. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I'm usually pretty upbeat, and that's what I bring you every week. It's just who I am, and I tend to be a pretty positive person. But boy, it's been driving me insane. I'm just going to come right out and say, I'm having to schedule recording. Well, actually, even shooting this video, it's lunchtime, so I can shoot a video for you, and recording these podcasts around lunchtime or late in the evening after everyone's gone. And frankly, late in the evening is not a great time for me to be recording anything. So it's been super, super challenging, and I've had to be as resourceful as possible and find. I mean, this is a funny thing. Look at this. This is just a beautiful. It's going to be an amazing. It's going to be gorgeous. I mean, that's just part of the project. It's going to be gorgeous. And I guess this is one of those deals that's like, ultimate first world problems right here. I'm complaining about all these artisans out here creating this amazing thing for me. And I'm sitting here complaining. But I guess the point is that no matter what your situation, there's always going to be challenges. No matter how far you come, there's always going to be challenges. And, I like to think my life has become this, it's almost perfect. There's so many amazing things in my life, but even then, you always have challenges. You always have challenges, and you always have to be creative about getting around them, like going and getting a hotel room to record your podcast. So, I think one of the highest forms of intelligence is to be able to look at a question or look at a problem and find multiple solutions, because there's always more than one way to skin a cat, to use a cliche. There's always more than one way to solve a problem. And no matter where you're at, you're always going to have issues. You're always going to have problems. You might think you're one launch away from your life being perfect, or if you can get your business off the ground, it's going to be perfect. Or, if you can just find that one team member, it's going to be perfect. Or if you can get that one product done, it's going to be perfect. But the reality is that your life will never be perfect, and you're always going to have issues, you're always going to have problems, and you're always going to look for solutions. And so just try to think outside the box, think laterally. I've got this amazing headquarters, and this isn't even my home, but the funny thing is my home's torn up right now. Again, ultimate first world problems. My home's torn up right now with a construction project. So between the two places, my 2 offices, I don't have anything. So you have to get creative and go to the coffee shop or go rent a room in a hotel and get your podcast done, get your work done, get that problem solved. So I'm Jeff Walker, and I'm going to stop shooting this before these guys come back and start their tile saws up again. scroll down, leave a comment for me, let me know what you think, and let's go get them this week.